Hello friends, good morning from Navarra, Spain on GR11 trail. It's Angelina and Dima here from Walking Edge World. Yesterday we had a pretty hard time searching for the camp spot because here in this region all the terrain is located on the slope and is extremely uneven, so it was very hard to find. It's one of those places, one of these areas where you just stretch further and further and you don't see anything, and right now we don't see anything. So we found like a little spot which was still uneven and on the slope in the field, so we had to cross the gate, get over it, like skip over it, and surprisingly we slept more or less well on it, and the night was very quiet.
Now we're on the way to the town Elizondo, 5.5 kilometers downhill, probably quite steep one, because we're going down 500 meters, and the town itself located on 200 meters, which is very low, and we have never been so low on this trail so far. And then after we have the same distance of an uphill to do, 500 meters up, probably very steep.
Yeah, we don't know for sure how steep it's going to be, but hope that it won't be too steep, and also hope for the weather today to help as well. We see that it's getting like hotter in the next days, today and next days, so up to 30 degrees in the daytime, but now the morning is kind of cloudy, the sun is just peeking up through the clouds, and for now we're going fine. And yeah, without further ado, let's go there. The trail again in the morning is very humid and slippery, and we can see that it's high humidity as always. It happens here in the mornings, and the low clouds, as you can see, we're coming into them, we're entering this area, and they're laying very low in the valleys, they occupy all the valleys, all the gorges and ravines, and yeah, it looks very atmospheric and beautiful, of course. Just enjoying the views.
There is like a jungle of fern here.
As we're walking now the 5th day in a row already, we can feel that the muscle fatigue over the body has been accumulating day after day, like for 2-3 days you're going fine, and then after you're just waking up and you never fully recover. Actually, you feel like that, and actually right now I feel like we would kind of like to rest in the campground somewhere or something for a day, like extra night, but we don't see it unfortunately in Elizondo or in the area. They're just too far away, so we don't think we'll be able to, and we'll have to stretch further. Just trying to divide the trail parts accordingly so that we can do the rest 4 days fine. So now we got some time to spend in the town Elizondo. After doing our usual grocery shopping, we ate some ice cream at the riverbank. And yeah, so we could appreciate the old architecture, the beautiful Church of Santiago, and we can see that there's a lot of signs of Camino de Santiago, the shells, and the directions, yellow directions as well. This town turned out to be of a decent size, and as we read the info on Wikipedia, it is the capital of Basque Valley, so it's like the biggest city of this valley. And yeah, it has the typical architecture for these places, for the Navarra Basque country. The town itself, located on the both sides, the river Bastan divides the town into parts. So the town has many bridges in it, crossing the river. And also we enjoyed a lot spending some time at the riverbank, and we were surprised with some animal encounters there, in addition to the usual ducks and their ducklings, small nestlings. We could see some nutrias swimming in the water, also some big fish. The water is quite calm there, so probably nutrias like it, and the fish and stuff like that. And also we've seen the stork on the roof of the building. It was like a huge surprise for us. We didn't expect that at all. And it turned out to be like very rich fauna there. So like small ecosystem, obviously, around the river. And so yeah, it was definitely the highlight of the day for now, I think, for us. And definitely the precious moments to remember. We're tackling the major uphill for today of around 600 meters, and you can see that it is quite steep, at least at the start. So we're out of breath just doing the first steps, and also after the rest it's just a little bit, you know, the legs are a little bit shaky and they're feeling it. But yeah, we'll be doing it slowly and going to the top. As we're walking now through all the recent towns, we of course notice the appearance of the double names in the Basque language. And it is our second time in the Basque country actually, but up till now it seemed a mystery to us, the origin of the language and how different it is from all the others we encountered and have ever heard. We know that it is considered one of the only pre-Indo-European languages left in Europe, and there are three theories of its appearance. One of them is native origin, the other one is Basque Iberism, and Caucasian origin, which we find the most interesting out of all because we would never suspect it. It assumes that the Basque language and the languages of Caucasus can have a direct relationship because they share some linguistic similarities absent in the Indo-European languages. So we find this topic fascinating and very interesting to learn more about it, and definitely, if you know more about it, let us know in the comments, leaving us a message, and also letting the other people know, because this is, as we said, very mysterious and interesting.
Now the several kilometer part of GR goes along the secondary car road, so maybe it will be easier to do this way. We'll see that.
Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed this hiking trip. If so, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more hiking adventures. Don't forget to hit the bell to stay notified about every new video. Visit our website walkingNatureWorld.com to find detailed hike reports with pictures and maps. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you very soon.